and welcome to episode 39 of Minecraft Survival with Nutty Chef. Last episode we were down in the Nether and we fixed up our blaze farm so it works a lot better now. And we sort of started on a design for the Nether so that we can get it looking all nice instead of all nether-racky looking. But I actually died a couple of times in the making of that blaze farm, and I forgot to add to the death counter, so I thought we'd just start off with that this episode. And I've actually been busy between episodes, just making the Nether, sort of planning stuff out and putting some more of that futuristic design down there. So let's actually double check how many deaths we've actually got. I think it was 2 more deaths. Number of deaths 12, so yeah, let's go to 12. 11, 12. Okay, so not doing too good on the deaths lately, but yeah, we might need to change that at this rate. Change the counter to go past 99. But let's get back over to the Nether, because this episode there's a couple of things I want to do. Let's fly over there. Ugh. There we go. Actually, let's grab some more rockets while we're here. I've got a small amount in my chest over here. This one. That'll do. Alrighty. Let's go over here. So actually, I want some obsidian because I want to change the portal in the Nether to a different sort of size. Do I have any obsidian? I thought I did. Oh well, that's okay. We can do it later. I really thought I had some. I've got 3 wither skulls, by the way, so we can make another beacon soon. And we've got the iron farm now, so it won't take long to... I think we've already got enough iron for a beacon, actually. But let's go into the Nether. I'll have to get some obsidian in a sec. Let's go in here. So I've carried that futuristic design up to the top here. So as you can see. So over here was the way to get to the desert. And just through here somewhere, there, that goes to all the other places. I think it goes to the jungle, goes to the mesa, and it goes to the end portal. So the one to go to the desert, we can make a cool corridor, like a futuristic one like this, going down here all the way there. And then this corridor can replace this corridor. So we can put it here just so it's symmetrical within this little room we've got going on here. And these are just some placeholders for lights. I'll put some lights in there, and also these 4 around here. Put some lights in the floor. But yeah, it's going to take a lot of concrete to complete these corridors because they go for hundreds of blocks that way and that way, so I'll have to do that between episodes. But yeah, I wanted the obsidian so I could make the portal 3x3 and just fit it in here, so we'll have to come back and do that later. But let me show you what I've done down in the blaze farm. So if I come down here, I want to put an elevator in here, by the way, which we'll be doing this episode. But first I'll show you the blaze farm. And I dug this whole thing out for an elevator, but I dug it out in kind of the wrong spot, and I realized I didn't need that much space because I'm going to make a minecart elevator. So let's just go down here. So yeah, down here we've got our blaze farm, and I've just sort of made the whole room down here look nice. So here we go. So we've got it going all the way around the back now. I replaced those middle blocks with blue as well and kept the same theme going all the way around. And I got in our enchanting table with all the books shelves we need for that. And then sort of exactly symmetrical, we've got this like an anvil station and all the chests we're going to need. All the stuff's in the chest and it's all sorted. Got sticks for making tools and stuff, iron for making tools, diamonds. We've got a stockpile of books here that we can use for enchanting, and then we can put the enchanted books in here. These are mostly like all the crappy books that you make when you want to change up what's in the enchanting table. And then we've got a box for tools and stuff like that. So yeah, and then probably all the rest of these chests will be enchanted junk books and stuff like that. But yeah, this blaze farm's going really good now. It's much faster. And with our, I've got sweeping edge on our sword now. So looting 3, sharpness 5, mending and sweeping edge 3. So now yeah, it really just kills the blazes really fast. And it's a lot faster than last time. And I decided to put a shulker box here for the blaze rods. So as you can see, we're almost filled this shulker box, and then all we have to do is just pop that shulker box off and take it to our super smelter and just plug it into that and let it drain out into the fuel side of the super smelter. So, and then we can just bring it back here and put it back on to fill it back up again. So that's cool. So yeah, so let's get started on the elevator shaft, I think, first, and then after that I've got this idea for an anvil dispenser to put here. So anvils like always run out, you always have to make more, so why not have like a stockpile here that just drop from the roof whenever this one breaks. So when we break this one, we can just press a button and another one will drop down. And it turns out that this exact position is like perfect for up the top. If we go up here, just here, the hole here drops straight down onto that anvil. So we can just stack like 6 or 7 anvils up here, and then they'll drop down perfectly onto that one. And then we can see from here, like if it's running low, we can just add more anvils here. So pretty sweet there. So, but first we'll get onto the elevator I want to build here. So I've sort of started it. What it's going to be is like you just click in here and then you're in a minecart, and there'll be more minecarts all the way up. So you can just keep clicking, right clicking on all of the minecarts until you're at the top. It'll be super fast. And so yeah, I've sort of started here. So there's a trap door underneath that minecart. So, and I've got them on me. So, and you want to space out every trapdoor by 3. So it'll be 1, 2, 3 trapdoor, just like that. And then we come up with our rest of our blocks like this. And we put a block on top of it. We put a rail on top of that. And then we put our next minecart on top of that. And then we break this block and break that block. And the minecart just perfectly sits there on the trapdoor. So we can just jump down. Now there's going to be one problem with this. It's not really a problem. You're going to have to hug this wall on the way down. Otherwise you could land on a trapdoor, but as long as you do that, you're going to be safe. And then in here, we're going to have to make like a safe, like a ladder fall. See that? So I can just click on all of those minecarts and then I end up here. So I will get busy working on this. I think I'll build this pillar up first so that I can put all the trapdoors on it, spaced out the right distance, and then I'll get all the minecarts seated in there. And then yeah, we're going to have to put the ladders, some ladders down the bottom to catch us, because when we come from the top here, we'll be falling down like really fast. So down here will be falling all the way down through all the mine carts, and then yeah, we're going to need ladders to catch us at the bottom. So I'll get busy building this up and I'll be back in a sec. Alrighty guys, so they're all installed. I haven't tested it yet, so let's give it a go. These are the ladders, so they're going to hopefully catch us, and hopefully these 3 are enough to break our fall from that height. I haven't tested that either, so, but yeah, I saw Impulse do this just recently, and the trapdoor's hitbox is like exactly the same as the ladder, so we won't like hit the ladder's hitbox on the way down. As long as we stay on this side, I think we'll be okay. So let's go. So look how fast that is, and then we end up right here. So that's perfect. Definitely got to put some lights in here though. It's a bit dark. So now let's try going down, and that is just perfect. How good is that? That's better than what I thought. And so simple to make too. Just got to make sure you stay to the left here, and bam. Too easy. Alright, well let's work on the next project. I just got to I might put a light behind here, or a light in the floor as well, because it's a bit dark there too. But yeah, let's work on the next project. So I want to do this anvil dispenser thingy just in here. So I've got my redstone chest in here, a redstone shulker box, and I think I made some anvils somewhere. I think they're in my ender chest. Yep, 7 anvils. That should be about right. So let's go down here. So what I've done is I've just come in here and made a bit of room here. So just there is where we need the anvil to drop down to, and this space in here will hopefully be enough space to fit the redstone machine thing in here. I'm going to use a design by Mumbo Jumbo. It's a really old one, but looks like it should still work. So I might actually just look at that design, get familiar with it, and then I'll come back and we can start building it. Alrighty, I think I can build it now, so let's get started. Let's put our redstone box down here, and let's grab some things we're going to need. We'll need repeaters, we'll need 1 normal piston, 3 sticky pistons, some redstone torches, some redstone, a button, I think that's about it, and the anvils. So alright, so basically we've got 2 sticky pistons here, I think, here, and we've got 1 sticky piston facing down, so I'll have to come down like this and face it down like that with a block on its face. We'll come back up here, get rid of that, and I think that is correct. And then we've got a block here, and this is where our input's going to be. So in his video the input's here, but we're going to have to somehow put it on the roof down there, which shouldn't be too hard. And then we've got a torch coming off of that with a block on top. We've got a repeater coming this way on 2 ticks with a block right there, and that's perfect. That's come straight down, and that's put our block there, so the ceiling will look like there's no holes in it. It'll just look flush, so that's sweet. And then we've got a repeater coming this way on 3 ticks with a block here and a torch on top, and we've got a normal piston coming this way, and that's what we're going to put our what's it called, our anvils on top of. So actually that makes it so our hole is actually in the wrong place, because the anvils will fall down here and they'll get pushed across to go down there. So we'll have to figure something out for that. But in the meantime, let's just test it out. So I can't fit any more in. I can fit 2 in. Okay, so let's break a couple of these blocks so we can see what happens. So this block should get removed, like sucked up by that piston, then those 2 pistons on the side will suck the piston and the block left, and then that piston up there should push an anvil across and it'll land down on top of our crafting table, hopefully. So let's get rid of this as well so we can press the button. Perfect, look at that. Then when that anvil runs out, we can just get a new one. Look, how sweet is that? That's sweet as, and I like how it's flush with the roof too. So now we've got to figure out a way to power that block by just having a button on the roof, and I think it'll be pretty simple. Let's just come up here. If we just have a block here and 1 dot of redstone on top of it, like that, and then we can put our button on this block here, and that should work. Yeah, if there was an anvil in there, it would have dropped down, pretty sure. So that's sweet. So now we have to figure out a way of filling this machine up, because the hole is in a slightly different position now. So we need the anvils. I want the hole here, because the blue strip sort of goes around it nicely. I don't want to put the hole here. It won't look correct to me, sort of thing, if you know what I mean. So we're gonna have to somehow figure out a way to drop them down there. Like, can we push them across with a piston, like, so they're going that way? Like, we could just put a piston in here, a regular piston. Have to get some more regular pistons out of our box, which we have right here, and come back up here, and let's get down like this and put our regular piston in here. We'll put a block here for the anvils to fall onto, and then we'll have to replace this netherrack as well, so it looks nice, with some white like this, and here as well. And I'm stuck in here now. Let's get out of here, and we'll go back up the top. Oh, I can feel the frames dropping because of the blazes. Let's just kill a few of those. So yeah, this is way faster with this sword now, because the sweeping edge sort of hits a whole bunch of them, and then by the end they've all sort of got 1 hit left, and you can kill them all sort of in bunches. Get out of here, you're making my frames drop. And another good thing about this farm, which I didn't really count on, was because we built it so close to the spawner, down here is actually close enough to the spawner to spawn more. So even when we're down here, the spawner is still spawning more blazes, so that's good. There we go, I can feel the frames come back up now, so that's excellent. Let's come back up here and continue with this. So we want the anvils to come here and get pushed down here. Problem is, I don't think we can do that automatically. So let's just go like that, and if we just have like a button here, that's not gonna work. We might have to put the button on the floor here. Okay, that's weird. Why is that not powering that piston? That's very weird. Okay, so that works. Why doesn't it work when there's an anvil there? How does the other machine down there work, pushing the anvil across, if this won't work? This is just a regular piston pushing the anvil across. Oh no, it's not pushing the anvil. It's retracting and dropping the anvil. It's retracting and dropping the anvil to here, and then it's pushing it across down to here. It must be. Let's put one there and see exactly what happens. So power it. It's pushing it, but maybe because it's halfway through the air and it doesn't actually have time to land on that block, maybe that's the only way it can push it. So it has to be falling. Oh man, this is going to make this a little bit harder than I thought. I don't really know how I'm going to achieve that unless we sort of drop an anvil and then quickly press the button, but that's a bit annoying. I think we might just have to bite the bullet and put the hole in here and make it a lot simpler. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do that. Let's grab some of this stone and we'll just put it here instead and here. So yeah, that's unfortunate. I did want it to be not there. Let's make a couple more stone bricks. But that's okay. It's okay if it's there. That's alright. So let's drop all the anvils down. Let's drop that damaged one first. See, we can just go like this now. That's way better. Let's just go like that. That's cool. That's fine with me. So we can just fill up the anvils there and come down here. We can actually, I think we have to put a couple of blocks back. Let me in. Just got to put this block back there. And why not just put a couple of blocks around here as well. And then we don't have to come back here anymore. We can cover that up. And we can cover this up. And it should be all good. So now we've got a working anvil dispenser. How cool is that? That's sweet as. Alrighty, well I think that's going to be it for today, guys. Thanks again for watching. Thanks to all the people who've liked my videos and subscribed. I'm almost at 30 subscribers now, so that's cool. And I'll keep making videos. They come out twice a week, so look out for those. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode.